feel like I'm in limbo. Yeah, I don't know what it is exactly, but maybe it's working from home for the past, I don't know, it's been like 6 months already, right? It feels like my life's kind of been on pause, and it's been a little weird. I can't exactly pinpoint why. Maybe it's because it's just the redundancy and the stagnancy of every day. It's literally wake up, roll to work, and just do work. Not just about being at home all the time. I think a lot of it has to do with just this year. It's been like 2020 has just been so insane. And I think we can all agree that this is probably one of the most frustrating and desperate times for some people.
Now, major developments late today in the Kobe Bryant helicopter crash investigation.
To the devastating and shocking news that actor Chadwick Boseman has died.
Conversation about racism in America has gripped the world. Protesters
stands at roughly 184,000.
2 weeks of self-quarantine. That's for travelers flying into Florida from New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut.
Has risen overnight in that massive explosion in Beirut.
Now the Dow is settling down somewhere in the down 2,300.
And for me, I had the benefit of being able to hunker down, weather the storm, and distance myself in a way where I can live in the redundancy and still be fine. Somewhere along the way, I found myself just getting irritated with the situation and with the negative news and just all the stuff on social media. And I recently had a really good conversation with a good buddy of mine, just to share each other's perspective, and we disagreed on a lot of things. But regardless of what we disagreed upon or what we did agree upon, one thing that I couldn't shake from the back of my mind is this question of, regardless of your position, your political party's affiliation, or how you feel about the social injustice and everything that's going on in the world, is who is God to you throughout this time? And the more that I pondered that question, the more that I realized, man, when left to my own devices, especially during this time, I found myself just finding any means of just surviving. I didn't want to just get by, I wanted to thrive. And how do I do that? And I was starting to rely on God to be my crutch rather than my provider, rather than the one who will be the one that gives me sustenance, the one who will provide for me throughout this time. The God who I call my Lord and Savior ultimately became the Genie. The one I once really worshipped truly became the one I only called upon when I needed something or I wanted something. So as the times changed, I found that my worship did too. So if the object of my worship didn't change, what actually went wrong here? It's really come down to the question of, what am I worshiping? Who am I thinking about? What is my time prioritized with? For some of you who aren't people of faith or who don't believe in God, I, for one, I do. It's given me a lot of perspective in life and it's pulled me through a lot of hard times. And at this time, I think God is reminding me again, Danny, do you remember who I am to you? Do you remember the times that I've provided for you? Do you remember how good I am to you and your community and to this world? And that's something I recently found that I forgot. So if any of you guys are also feeling like you're in this cycle, this cyclic cycle of just mundaneness and confusion, I would really encourage you to think about and ponder the question, who is God to you?